Hello, welcome to A-Level English Literature. I'm Mrs Duncan.
And I'm Mrs Caroline.
And we're just going to talk you through what is a wonderful 2-year course, split into two units plus a coursework aspect. So Miss Caroline's going to start off talking through the first year.
So in your first year, you're going to study the war element. This leads nicely in from your GCSEs, because if you've done power and conflict, a lot of war elements will still apply to what we do at A-Level. One of the texts that we do is Life Class by Pat Barker. This is a text that we compare with poems. So again, that poetry element that you've done quite a bit off at GCSE goes nicely in with the skills and the comparative element with Pat Barker. And then we also study a play which takes you to the heart of the trenches, called Journey's End.
And then in the second unit of the course, that unit's called Love Through the Ages, and that unit consists of Shakespeare's Othello, which is a brilliant play, and there'll be opportunities to see recordings of productions, possibly even go to productions hopefully in the future, and it's just a brilliant play that our students love studying, so much to write about, so much to think about. And then we study The Great Gatsby, which again is a really loved text by all students that study it, and that goes hand in hand with an anthology of poetry. Again, as Miss Caroline said, this is quite similar to the study of poetry at GCSE in terms of your anthology, responding to the poem personally, and then there is also the coursework element, which allows you to have that little bit more freedom to write about texts of your choice and the things that you're interested in.
So you'll end up doing 2 exam papers, one that covers the love aspect and one that covers the war aspect, both weighting at 40%, and then the coursework element weighing 20%.
We really recommend English Literature as a really well respected course by universities. It's a really good foundation for lots of different career pathways. Lots of people think that English just leads to teaching, as we've gone into, but there's lots of other opportunities. We've got people that have gone into work with charities, have law careers, publishing,
television.
Yeah, television. Some people go into marketing and things
Civil
like that.
services.
Yeah. It's just a course that gives you great transferable skills as well, critical thinking and writing and communicating your ideas fluently, and really analysing things, skills that can transfer to lots of different career paths. And I think that's why universities really respect the A-level course.
It really sets you up for the commentaries that you're expected to do at university, as well as the wider reading aspects, the independent aspects that you're expected to do at university. You need to get used to reading widely around things, and I think this is a great basis for starting to read within school and what you do at home.
If you'd like any further information, feel free to get in touch with either of us or Mrs Ford, the Key Stage 5 coordinator. Thank you.
Here is an overview of how the papers are broken down. So you will sit 2 exam papers in English Literature. The first one is broken down into 3 parts. You'll do your Shakespeare Othello essay, an unseen poetry task, which is quite similar to what you would have done at GCSE, where you compare 2 unseen poems. And then you have another section which compares The Great Gatsby and poems that you will already know. So a bit like your GCSE anthology, you'll have a different anthology of the Love Through the Ages poems, and you compare those to The Great Gatsby. And then the paper 2, that is focused on the World War I and its aftermath topic. You will answer 1 question on Journey's End, 1 question on an extract that you won't have seen before, and 1 essay that links life class and the poetry that you will have studied in class. There is also the coursework element that's worth 20% of the A-level. The exams are 40% each. That 20% coursework is an essay where you can choose the text that you want to write about, so really tap into your own interests, and you are supported in class in writing that coursework essay.
Hey everyone at George Salter Academy, my name's Rob Watts and I studied English at A-Level. I chose it because I thought it would be fun. I loved getting lost in stories, different characters, different worlds. And ultimately, I thought it would be a really good foundation for whatever I wanted to do beyond school. Turns out that was English at university. And beyond that, television as a career. I've worked on things like Pointless and Tipping Point, Countryfile, Bargain Hunt, music documentaries, Eat Well for Less, all sorts. And without English as a basis, I don't think I would be where I am today. I certainly wouldn't have been able to write the same kinds of scripts, research notes, proposals, questions. A-level English just set me up for a career that I have absolutely loved and will continue to do for as long as I can.
Hi everyone at George Salter Academy. My name's Abby and I'm the Policy and Public Affairs Manager at the children's charity, the NSPCC. Doing an A-level in English really helped me get a job in the charity sector. It helped me develop a whole range of skills which I still use every single day. So my job in Policy and Public Affairs basically involves trying to influence what the government does. I work for the NSPCC and everything we do at the charity is to try and keep children safe from harm. Government's got a really key role to play in that because they make all of the laws that we live by. So my job is basically to advise them and persuade them to put children first. So how does having an English A-level help with that? Well, to be honest, it's been essential. Studying English teaches you to analyse different forms of information, to read out the messages that are really important, and to use that to make an argument. That's literally what I do. I think studying English is more important than ever. It will build the confidence you have in your own judgment, and it will make you question the world around you.
Hi, Year 11 at George Salter Academy. My name is Danny Pammer and I'm a commercial lawyer living and working in London. My English A-level was really helpful for reading law at university and even more so in my job now. Universities value traditional subjects such as maths, sciences and English really highly. Those subjects, especially English, are a great foundation for pretty much every degree and every career. Whilst I'm a lawyer, I have friends who've gone on to careers in government, investment banking, media, and there are plenty in the legal industry too, all having studied English at A-level or to degree level. Law degrees, the same as an English A-level, involve a lot of analysing articles, absorbing a lot of information, and most importantly, a lot of critical thinking.
Hi there to the students at George Salter. Just wanted to say hello. My name is Karen and I work as a communications manager for Norfolk Fire and Rescue Service. When I was thinking about what career to do, I did A-level English, literature and language. So one of the reasons that I did that was because I wanted to get into journalism, and that was a really important qualification for me to help towards getting my journalism qualifications. They wouldn't have accepted me on the course without that A-level English. So I did that. I did a journalism course. I worked for the Express and Star for quite a while, moved to Norfolk and crossed over into PR and communications. And now I head up the communications service for Norfolk Fire and Rescue Service. So that's dealing with everything from emergency media relations work at incidents and to plan sort of campaigns and things that we want to do to get the public safety messages out there to the public. So yeah, it all started with A-level English.